So what is going on, guys? Welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the solo ops gameplay that we did get on IGN's website today. Now I believe that it's not on YouTube currently right now, so what I'm going to be doing is I will leave the link down in the description to IGN's webpage, and then of course I believe it is going on the Plants vs Zombies YouTube channel tomorrow, so when that is live I will then also put that link in the description as well. But I do also want to say, if you do enjoy these videos, please give it a like because it really does help out my channel. Usually we get between maybe 300 and 400 likes on my videos, but with this breakdown, if we could get maybe 500 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. So you guys, I want in the comment section tons and tons of comments talking about everything that you do see in this video. If I do happen to miss something, because I'm sure there's a lot of things in this video and there's a lot of things that I probably will miss, then make sure you do let me know in the comments down below. And I want to see you guys talking here, there and everything about everything, what you think's amazing, what you think could do with maybe a little bit of work, because we do have a ton to talk about. We have 4 brand new variants, we have new crazy kind of settings, and we have a ton of information that I am going to be breaking down in today's video. So at the start of this video, we get a bunch of different clips added together. We're not going to focus on that, we're going to focus on the rest of the gameplay today, and the first thing that we get is Colonel Corn loads up in Backyard Battleground, and you can see straight away there are many different kind of things with an exclamation mark in kind of a speech bubble around the map. Now these are different things that you can interact in. The first one right next to Colonel Corn, I believe, is a mailbox. This may be where you may be able to get notifications from maybe PopCap themselves. Maybe this is where you get your game invites, or this could possibly be maybe where they have community challenges, but of course there are going to be quests as well. That is the quest board in the direct middle. That is you're going to have quests where you can earn coins, you can earn XP multipliers, and of course I believe there are maybe campaign quests in that as well. So in the bottom left next to Colonel Corn we have, I believe, like a mailbox, and then of course in the direct center we have the quest board. Now above the mailbox we have the multiplayer portal. This is where you are going to find your multiplayer matches. You can also create your private matches here if you do want to play with your friends, and I believe you can also play maybe solo ops as well, where you can create maybe crazy different settings that we will get into a little bit more in detail. Now at the right side of the multiplayer portal we have some kind of 3D world. Now what I'm thinking this is you can pick a specific server that you want to find. So for example, if you want maybe the best quality server, if you live in North America, then you will pick a North America server. If maybe there is not many people on that server at a particular time, or you want to play with someone who is on Europe or something like that, you may want to change to a different server to be a better overall for all of you. For example, if you were playing with someone who lives in Australia and you were in America, it may not be good to play on either one of the servers, so it's benefit for both of you to maybe search a European server. So that is what I'm thinking this world will be. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Now on the far right we have Crazy Dave's van. This is Garden Ops only, so Dr. Zombos will have something very similar to that in his base. So if you want to do Graveyard Ops, you will have to go into Dr. Zombos' base, but of course you can do that very easily by changing to the zombies side. You don't have to go in as Colonel Corn and battle all of the zombies. You will be able to play as a zombie and easily go over there. So if you do want to play anything to do with Graveyard Ops, you will go into Dr. Zombos' base, but Crazy Dave's van is Garden Ops only. You can choose to create a match, you can do a custom search, or you can also do solo ops, which I'm going to be talking a lot more in detail very soon, because that's what most of this video is based around. Now in between the quest board and Crazy Dave's van we have a vending machine, and Colonel Corn kind of moves over to Crazy Dave's van, and when he does, if we get a close-up of this vending machine, I believe this is where you are going to get your sticker packs from. But I believe it's going to be a little bit harder to get sticker packs, because in this gameplay when you are getting vanquishes, you are not earning coins for these vanquishes, you are earning XP, and of course you can earn coins by playing Garden Ops in the Zombos slots, and you can also get coins for leveling up, but I'm not really sure the best way to earn coins right now. All I know is that in solo ops, when you do get vanquishes, you are earning XP for these vanquishes rather than coins. So I'm not sure if the packs are going to be cheaper or it's going to be harder to earn coins. We're going to have to find that out very soon or in the future, but let me know what you think about that down below. And the final thing that we do see in Backyard Battleground is if you take a quick look into Crazy Dave's tree, it's very hard to make out, but I believe that this is a leaderboard. So if you want to maybe compare what you're doing against your friends, you will go over to this board in Crazy Dave's tree. And of course, this is only going to be for the plants. The zombies will also, of course, have one in their base as well. And just going back to the sticker pack shops, I believe you will only be able to get accessories for your plants and customizations and spawnables for your plants on this side, and anything to do with the zombies will be in Dr. Zomboss's base. But I believe that this is a leaderboard, and I believe what it says is most played, most vanquishes, highest streak, and most assists. So you can see who's played the most hours, you can see who's got the most vanquishes, you could see out of all your friends, or maybe even the world, who's got the highest streak. That would be pretty awesome if you could see who's got the highest streak in the world, and then you also have the most assists. Now the final thing we're going to take a look at in Backyard Battleground is we have the name of some brand new maps. We have Frosty Creek, which I believe is the snow map that we did get an image or a few images of a while ago. We also have Time Perk. We have no idea what this one looks like. We have Lunar Landing, which is the one where we saw some gameplay of the Z7 mech on the moon. That is Lunar Landing, which is a Team Vanquish / Garden Ops version on that map. We also have Colosseum, which is a kind of Roman kind of map. We do see an image of that, but we don't really know much about it. And then we have another map called Sandy Sands. So from the names, we have some brand new maps. We have Sandy Sands, we have Colosseum, and we have Time Perk. These are all brand new maps. Lunar Landing is the one where we had the Z7 mech on, so we have seen some gameplay of that. And Frosty Creek may not be, but I think it is the name of that snowy map that we did see a while ago. So we have some names of some brand new maps. And of course, these are Team Vanquish maps, not Gardens and Graveyards or Herbal Assault maps. These are your maps where you will play Suburbanation, Team Vanquish, Gnome Bomb, things like that. These are the maps that you will be able to play them game modes on. So let me know what you think about these maps in the comments down below. What do you think of these names? Are you pretty excited for the names just from the names? Sandy Sands, Time Perk, Frosty Creek, Colosseum, and Lunar Landing. Let me know what you think about these in the comments down below. But that is all we see in Backyard Battleground so far, so now let us jump into solo ops to talk a little bit more in the video. Now solo play is a very unique feature. You can play this game mode if you're sick of playing against players and you just want to sit there, play on your own, play against AI, play with AI as well, and you can play any game mode, you can play Garden Ops, you can play Graveyard Ops, and you can also do some cool settings that we will get into later. But the main reason why I think they have brought solo play to the game is because if you don't have Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus, you can still play solo play, but you do still need an internet connection. You just don't have to pay for that monthly subscription. Now, the reason why you still need an internet connection is because your saved profile will be saved to the cloud. So if you don't have an internet connection, there is no way that you can get your profile kind of pulled from the cloud, so they won't have a clue who's playing, they don't have a clue what account you're on or anything like that. So you will need to have an internet connection connected to your platform, whether it be in PlayStation 4, PC, or Xbox One. You just don't have to pay for that monthly subscription. Now, the reason why solo play is very unique is because you can play any game mode. You can play Garden Ops, Graveyard Ops, or multiplayer game modes like Gnome Bomb, Gardens and Graveyards, things like that, but you will be playing with and against AI. Now, today they focus on solo ops, mainly the Garden Ops way of it, and they bring in 4 brand new characters. Now, these are AI characters, and they are Popscorn, which is an enhanced zooming character, so you zoom in a little bit further, and it is a 3-round burst. We also have Electro Citron, which is a power type, so of course if there are multiple zombies in an area, you will do damage to all of them, but you can also charge up this character, very similar to the Plasma Pea, the Mystic Flower, and the Future Cactus to do an extra amount of damage. Now, the character which I talked about the other day, which is the poison variant, is called the Druid Rose, and I think the most unique one out of all of them is the Vampire Flower, which absorbs health from zombies. I don't know if you just need to damage them or you need to vanquish them to be able to absorb health, but this is probably the most unique character we've seen in the game, because Count Chompula is very, very similar, but of course the Sunflower does have range, so it's a little bit more like, you know, she can hide, she can get a vanquish, she can get a bit of health back. Although she's the healer, healer, it's pretty nice to be able to get your health back as well. So I'm going to do an in-depth review of all of these characters in separate videos, so make sure you do check them out on my channel as well. And one of the main things that I think is pretty cool about solo play is that you can swap between any of these characters. So if you're playing Garden Ops and you pick these characters, because you can pick which characters you play with as well, you can swap between them at any point in any game. Now you use this by pressing up or down on the D-pad, and it is called hot swap. So if you're playing as Popscorn and then you see Citron's over there in the background and you want to swap to him, then you can just press down on the D-pad or up on the D-pad and you can swap to that character. And you can do this anytime in the game, and also you can level up any of these characters in the game at the same time just by simply swapping to that character, getting vanquishes with that character, and then maybe swapping back to another one. That is what you can do in this game as well. So I think it's a pretty cool feature, but we are not done there yet. There is still a ton more to talk about in this video. Now in the brand new solo play video, we get some gameplay of a brand new Garden Ops boss. I'll get into him in a second, but before I do, I want to talk about coins in Garden Warfare 2. Coins are used to open sticker packs, to buy packs, to be able to get customizations, to be able to get spawnables like you see pea shooters, you see repeaters, bonk choys, things like that. You need coins, and I believe that coins are going to be more rare in Garden Warfare 2. The reason why is because I briefly mentioned earlier the fact that when you get kills in this solo play, at least, you get XP rather than coins. So in Garden Warfare 1, let's say you vanquished a zombie, you got 10 coins. In this one, you get 10 XP instead. So you're not getting as many coins from getting vanquishes, but this could just be the solo play itself. Now, you do get coins for leveling up, which of course, if you are getting a lot of XP from getting vanquishes, you'll level up more often, so you can get coins that way. But another reason why I think Garden Ops and Graveyard Ops could be pretty good for coins is that you can get them in the Zomboss slots. You can get a gold coin with Crazy Dave on it, which is 250 coins. I'm guessing you'll get a Dr. Zomboss one if you are on the zombie side, and you can also get bags which are worth 500 coins. Now, if you get 3 coins in a row, I'm thinking you might get 2,500 coins, and if you get 3 bags in a row, you might get 500, and maybe we still get the diamonds in there somewhere which are worth 1,000. If you get 3 of them, you get 10,000. That we don't know yet, but what we do know is that you can get coins, bags, and possibly diamonds in Zomboss slots. Now, we do have a brand new zombie that we're going to be taking a look at today, a brand new zombie boss, and his name is Zen Sensei. Now, he's pretty unique in the fact that he can multiply himself. Now, that's going to make it a lot harder for you to be able to take him out, because of course there is more of him, so of course you're going to have more people attacking you, you're going to have more things to attack, so it's going to be a lot harder, because you may not even know which one is him. You might have to take them all out to be able to take the real boss out. So that's going to be pretty difficult, and it's pretty unique. Let me know what you think about this boss in the comments down below. I'll probably do another video talking about him in a bit more detail, so let me know what you think about Zen Sensei in the comments down below. So the final thing I'm going to be talking about today is crazy settings. Now, these are settings that you can use if you do want to do a solo or private match. It would be pretty cool if you could play them in multiplayer, but I'm not quite sure. So basically, to be able to activate this, you go over to the multiplayer portal, and then once you are there, for example, on this one, he goes into solo play. You can then, because you're on solo play, you can choose any specific map, you can pick any specific mode, but you will be playing against AI, so just remember that. But you have loads and loads of crazy settings. You have 6 right now, but they could easily add more, whether at the launch of the game or in DLC. They could add more of these settings, which are going to be pretty awesome. The first one we have is low gravity. Now, low gravity is on the moon maps. If you are outside, you have low gravity, so of course you can jump higher. You're not going to be falling as quickly. Well, you can choose this setting, and you could use this on any single map, which I think is absolutely insane. Now, every player or every AI character will have this low gravity benefit, but just thinking about using this on a map where there isn't low gravity, and you don't need to use hyper to jump up to this spot, or you don't need to use your rocket jump to jump onto this building, you could get up there as a chomper or something. It would be pretty awesome, and I can't wait to try all these out, and you can even combine some of these crazy settings as well. Now, the second one is called infinite ammo or infinity ammo. ammo, and this is where you don't need to reload. You've just got infinite ammo in total, and of course there is no overheating. So if you're an all-star, you can just fire for as long as you want. There will be no overheating at all, so that's going to be pretty awesome. The next one is called Simply Explodey mode, and characters simply explode when they are vanquished. Now I'm not sure if this is going to do damage to other kind of enemies around you. For example, if you vanquish a zombie and it explodes, if there are other zombies around the area, it may do damage to them as well. I don't know, but if you do use this setting, you're going to be seeing a lot of characters exploding. Now the next one is called Super Crazy Knockback mode, and damaged characters get knocked back like really far. So if you fire at a zombie or you fire at a plant, they're going to get knocked quite far, and I could see maybe a lot of characters falling off the map if they can, because it'd be pretty funny to see how far back they are actually knocked. I'd like to see a Chomper try and get vanquishes with this mode, because that's going to be pretty hard. Now the next one is called Speed Boost Craziness, and all characters move at a much faster rate. So you can imagine using this one combined with maybe low gravity, so you're jumping into the air really fast. It's going to be absolutely crazy, and just combining all of these is absolutely insane. And the final one is called Ridiculously Low Health. So this one, oh my, every single character in the game has a maximum of 1 health. So every single character has 1 health. If you hit them at all, they will die. So can you imagine using this one with Speed Boost Craziness? You're just running around as Super Brains, you find an enemy, you just punch them, you run away, or something like that. It's going to be absolutely insane. And you could even put all of 6 of these together, so you can knock characters back. Well, it wouldn't make sense having ridiculously low health and super crazy knockback, because if you hit them once, they're going to die anyway. So it's going to be pretty insane. But can you imagine having infinite ammo, speed boost, simply exploding mode, and low gravity, maybe in crazy knockback as well, all at the same time? It's going to be absolutely insane, and who knows, they could even add more of these in the future. They could add more mods in the future, or there could be more mods of these at launch. And this is something I never really expected. I never expected to be able to add things like this. I expected to be able to do private matches where you could maybe pick a certain map on a certain mode, and then you could play against AI or something like that. But these crazy settings are, well, says it in the name, they are absolutely crazy. And what I'm saying about multiplayer is, let's say you play Gardens and Graveyards. If you could maybe search a multiplayer game mode, so it's going to be 12 versus 12, all of them are players, and you could maybe search a Gardens and Graveyards multiplayer mode 12v12 on low gravity. So every single map's going to have low gravity. If you could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. If any developers see that, and it is possible, please make it happen. I want to play 12v12 players on low gravity, or 12v12 infinite ammo. Maybe not the ridiculously low health. That one's probably not going to be as fun with players. Maybe if you're playing with your friends, maybe a couple against a couple of friends, that would be pretty cool. But on multiplayer 12v12, I don't think the ridiculously low health is going to be pretty good, especially on Gardens and Graveyards when you're trying to capture the garden. But if any developers do see this and it is possible, please make it happen. I want to see 12v12 players with these crazy settings. But anyway, those are the main features in today's video. Let me know what you think about all of it down below. It's absolutely crazy, everything in this video. And there is more features, like I said, that I didn't really talk about. Like, I see some new spawnable zombies, or they're not really new spawnable zombies, but I saw a buckethead zombie with a flag, so that's going to be a faster running buckethead zombie. I believe someone tweeted me saying they see a screen door with a cone head. So are they going to be like new zombies, or you can mix and match maybe the customizations of the zombies? That would be pretty cool. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. It's been a long one, so if you did enjoy it, make sure you do give it a like, and it really does help out my channel. And if you are new, make sure you do subscribe as well. So thank you if you have stuck around for the entire video. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and I'll catch you guys next time.